Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Veteran players are well represented. Greg. In this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up and forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Then it's Bamba, then it's Russell, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by Bamba. Ball's knocked loose. Pull-up jumper. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Bamba against KD. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here he goes. The Lakers with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Davis against KD. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. And again, LeBron missing. James has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
For 3, Kobe, and he's good on the 3-ball. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Durant. On the wing, Booker. 3-pointer. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Walker with it. He's picked up by KD. Davis surveying the floor. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Suns now off the inbound, and LeBron throws it down.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Ayton a screen on Russell. Ball passes to Ayton. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's LeBron, and it doesn't even draw either. Suns leading by 5. Kobe, the pass to Durant. Over in the corner, Paul. Lock at 6. Outside for KD. Over Davis. KD can't get it to go.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
James against Durant. James the pass to Davis. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Paul for three. The shot comes out. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
It's up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The three from KD. Ayton finds Paul. Durant deciding where to go with it. Ayton, no good with the tip. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 5.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth tennis team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the three. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And you gotta be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Durant down low. Davis is there. All up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A nice shot by Booker.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And Davis, here we go. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us all about.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Fades. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Paul. LeBron against Paul. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The paint is truly AD's domain. He can just power through any opposition.
Ball against Russell. Outside for Durant. And 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. First game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Back to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
LeBron outside. There's the pass to Russell. Bamba a screen on Paul. Here's Russell. It's tipped and taken away by Paul. Knocked loose. Okogie, the pass to Paul. And there's the drive. Here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Paul for three. He's off on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space, guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Ball looking over the floor. On the wing, Booker. Outside for Durant. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Davis against KD. This is it to Ayton. Durant with a screen on James. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Russell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that's an intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Both free throws good from Booker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
LeBron dishes to Davis. He feeds it to Bamba. And the Lakers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
We've seen a lot of that through the years. AD getting to the rim and finishing with bad intentions.
Paul kicks to Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Russell passes to James. And James throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
That's the end of the first.
Thanks, David.
Your score, 20. The Lakers, 20. And put your hands together. together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Gabriel in at the 5 spot. Ross kicks to Payne. Biombo down low. Here's Beasley. Nice move. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
To the wing right side. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by... Five on the clock. Can the Lakers call time here?
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Make some noise once again.
And stolen by Biombo. And here's Warren for 3. Headshot off. And the Lakers take it the other way. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Gabriel. And the shot goes down. Gabriel's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Ross against Beasley. Ross passes to Beasley. Lock at 6. Driving inside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point field goal.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Ross. Back to Payne. Going up for the alley-oop.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't hit from in close. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A 3 from Warren. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hachimura. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint, Beasley with the steal. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Warren. Back to Hachimura. Now here's Beasley. Payne covering. Here's Reeves. Nails the wide open jump shot. Reeves has got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Payne kicks to Warren. The pass to Ross. Launches it. They get it back. Biombo, the pass to Beasley. Ross in the corner. Payne looking around. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 3. Going inside.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Warren. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Vanderbilt. No good with the layup.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Booker. Fades away. Count it. Good. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Walker with a clean look. And the 3 off target. And here is Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
The 3 from LeBron. It's all tied in Phoenix. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here is Durant. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Walker. And Booker kicks to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Shoots over Bamba. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now here's James. Into the lane. And James throws it down hard.
For a guy LeBron's size to shift direction like that off the bounce, unreal, man, unreal.
Bamba with the block. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Oh, good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Davis setting the pick for James. And it's sent back by KD. Yep, that one goes in there. The Suns trailing. Booker looking around. Stolen by Bamba. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's in there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
The defense going at Kevin Durant, so he gets physical right back, ensuring he draws a foul while shooting.
Line for Phoenix.
And KD drops them both. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Walker finds James. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
Free throw good, James.
I mean, one of the greatest players of all time. LeBron just continuing to add to his legacy.
Suns trail by 4. Paul outside from deep. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul.
What a time for him to step up. Big three right there.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
Paul passes to Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Davis with a screen on Paul. Russell dishes to Davis.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
And he knocks down the first
Shooting for
one.
Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
And he makes both free throws.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Booker with it. Bamba picks him up. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bamba a screen on Paul. Russell finds Bamba. The kick out to LeBron. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 1. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. And he's pushing them to empty the tape. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Paul passes to Okogie. Outside Durant. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Russell. Shot from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Missed opportunity wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Okogie for 3. Ayton with it. Bamba picks him up. Kicks it out to Booker. Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
Both free throws good from Booker. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Davis down low, defended by Durant.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Paul kicks to Booker. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul passes to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Money!
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
And it's Russell with the ball. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Davis setting the pick for Russell. Feeds to Davis. Count it!
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
Walker against Booker. KD a screen on Walker. Fades and shoots. Off target from downtown. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Josh Okogie, first personal foul, fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The defense wants to avoid sending LeBron to the line at this point of the game because he wants to make them pay.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Ayton kicks to Paul. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
along with Grant. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
And here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Ball against Gobert. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. Okogie on the wing. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Towns. Back to Okogie. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Booker against Edwards. And he drives in. Gobert. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Ayton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Conley finds Gobert. Paul with the double. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 5.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. Here's Towns. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 6.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Ball passes to Durant. For 3, Booker. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
The kick to Durant from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Just unbelievable range. Kevin Durant exploiting the perimeter weakness in the defense that time.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Ball against Conley. Aiden's got space, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Durant, and stolen by Gobert. On the break. Here's Towns. Knocked loose.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Paul. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by Edwards.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. Third team.
And that one falls for Towns. Here's Conley. Up top, Edwards. 1 second left. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Timberwolves ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for Minnesota, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Edwards for 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Out to the right wing. That's good from Paul on the assist from Durant. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue. Well, we've all seen it, the mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
Outside Edwards. Driving it. Oh!
Get up to throw down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Booker. Minnesota with a rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The drive by Paul. Here's Durant. The shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns trailing.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Oh, What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Booker, on the wing Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okogie. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Right side McDaniels, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Towns. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second, and the Suns pushing it up now, and they pick up 2. Ayton's got 6 points.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock, and they double up Edwards. Back to Daniels, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Durant way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Would you say testing the...
Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Suns, 23. The Timberwolves, 30.
You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Darius Bazley is out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Bazley from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Payne, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
To the inside, and finished off by Anderson.
The assist.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside Warren. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Here's Prince. Anderson with a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Picked up by Bazley. Here's Payne. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
First team foul.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Noel drives in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Here's Prince. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Payne on the bounce. And it's good. 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
3-pointer. And he recovers it. Pass to Noel. Anderson with a screen on Payne. Noel. Here's Prince. Another shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even
the previous play is under
doubt. There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, Suns fans, give a big round of applause for your Suns Breaker Dance Crew.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Campaign has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional. Just able to come in the game, ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there. And that effort level, that has kept him around.
Anderson with a screen on Warren. Prince can't hit. The Suns have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Baisley. Anderson covers. Warren up top. It's Ross on the wing. Outside Payne. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
the previous play is under
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him.
A big cheer for your Suns dancers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Noel. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Prince. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Well, he has good size in his position, and Taurean Prince, even though traffic around him doesn't speed him up. Nice shot there.
Outside Ross. There's a screen by Biyombo. Tipped. Outside Payne. Timeout called. The Suns. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
4 on the clock. Here's Baisley. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Prince can't hit. The Suns trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Payne, pass to Warren. Back to Payne. Picked up by Baisley. The Suns need to get off a shot. Deflected.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Timberwolves ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
It's Booker on the wing. And Booker with the chance.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Paul against Conley. To take the lead. And Durant with the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 1.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
That free throw good from Booker. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
It's stolen. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Pass to Durant. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Booker. Back to Durant. Clock at 2. From downtown. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Oh,
yes,
my
sir.
goodness.
Oh, man.
A ridiculous slam.
That was nice.
That is a throwdown.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
Paul for 3. And he stays with it. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Minnesota. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Durant, pass to Ayton. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Driving in. Money.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
All with it. Towns covering. Here's Durant. Yes!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Count it!
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Here's Booker. Money!
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 1. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Tipped away. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Outside, Edwards. Takes it inside.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Conley's shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
LeBron trying to free himself up. Bamba's shot is off. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Walker. LeBron outside. Right side, Russell. First quarter, just over a minute played. Down low. Got a piece of it. Davis. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's LeBron. Out to Russell. Davis inside. Defended by Towns. Offensive rebound. Outside Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with the bucket.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass. And he just turns rebounds into points so easy.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Conley left side. For 3, Edwards. And Davis pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. To the inside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Now here's Edwards. And the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Kicks it out to LeBron. Towns with the steal. Here's McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert, kicks it to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Takes a 3. Walker against Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
His handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Edwards passes to Towns. The dish to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop.
I'm sorry. It's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Hit the shot. They get it again. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
James finds Walker. Inside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Gobert, the pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. Lakers trail by 3.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A live right now.
On the court for Minnesota. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Davis. James against Towns. Bamba finds Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And good that time. That's now 8 points for Davis.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Walker. Here's Russell. Outside for Davis. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Second shot opportunity. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
It's teaser time. Let's see what's wrong. Let's go crazy. All right, time to cheer on.
Here's Russell. LeBron James on the wing. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 4. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the 3 off target. And Walker's got the ball here for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. McDaniels dishes to Towns, shoots the 3, and once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
To the middle, it's stolen by Davis. Walker finds Russell. The drive by LeBron. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
No one near James as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer. And now a three-point Laker lead. Outside Edwards. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And a wide open look for Walker, and there's another one for the Lakers. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Davis. Inside. Russell passes to Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Davis. Lakers passing it around. Out to Russell. Shot clock at 5. LeBron dishes to Davis. Launches it.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Davis kicks to Russell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Edwards tries in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince is checked in for McDaniel. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Edwards passes to Reed. Anderson outside for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Bamba. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
And that does it for the... All right, David, thank you. And
Your Lakers, 33, the Timberwolves, 26.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Beasley, Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Gabriel in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The kick out to Anderson. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. Lakers leading by 8. Hachimura kicks to Beasley. Back to Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Hachimura hits them both. RJ, I remember clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. Count the basket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up off the glass. Vanderbilt's got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here is Hachimura. He has 5. Here's Gabriel. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. To the wing on the left. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Going inside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the paint. Here's Anderson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crushing them.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Let's hear it for the Lakers. Put your hands together for the Lakers Breakers.
That one misses for Anderson.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Hachimura. He has 5. Good on the three-point shot.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
Beasley with the steal. Quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Noel. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Reed, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
6 to shoot. Hachimura, the pass to Gabriel.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Anderson outside. Prince against Hachimura. Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Anderson. Anderson, the screen. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reeves with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Reeves. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. And the layup's good off the glass. Prince has got his first bucket in this one.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play in the third. Russell from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 8 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves trail by 11. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up. For guys like Lonnie Walker, one and done, it's a tough transition to the NBA.
Yeah, just look at Lonnie. Barely plays his first year out of school. Year 2, just 6 points a game. He's made steady improvements every year. That's a normal path for those one-and-done players.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the player. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Back to Towns. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's LeBron. Minnesota with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now.
Oh, look at that play right there!
That's how it's done.
Woo!
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Davis finds Russell. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first one falls.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Timberwolves trail by 11. For 3, Edwards. Towns dishes to Edwards. Conley kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert the pass to Towns. Pocket 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 21 in the game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
James can't cash in from close range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Towns. Pass to Conley. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. First one falls for him.
The 4th team foul. At the line.
No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 6. To the inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Outside Russell. He kicks to Bamba. James outside. Clock at 4. Gobert with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Edwards. Here. Oh, yes!
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead. How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Edwards can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Russell kicks to Davis. Passes to Walker. Steps back. And James throws it down home.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Walker. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, that is a monster finish.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
It's up a 3. LeBron grabs the miss. Russell kicks to Walker. Out to Russell. So the Lakers take the win. Even early. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Outside Walker. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. That one doesn't drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's James on the wing. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Here's Okogie. Ayton, a screen on James. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Russell, the pass to James. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Walker finds James. 6 on the shot clock. With the second effort, pass to Walker, right wing. The 3 is up. The 3 from Russell. The Suns clear it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. First one falls for him. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Paul passes to Durant. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. On the wing, Davis. Oh, it's stolen. Booker with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Takes the 3. That's good from Paul on the assist from Booker.
I think that's the best way for Paul to open up the passing lanes, expand them. Keep knocking down those deep ones, and the defense will have to pick its poison.
Here's James. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. The 3. And the Suns get it back. Booker against Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Booker fires from way outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Ayton finds Paul. They get it again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And so he hits both.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Russell against Paul. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis down low. Durant's there. 6 to shoot. Back to Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Up top, Paul. Guarded by Russell. Now Booker. Durant, the pass to Booker. The fader. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Offensive rebound outside for Russell. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Russell's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Durant on the attack. Up top, Paul. Outside, Booker. And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's the break. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to James. $19-footer. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Pass to Durant. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. The finish! And finished off by Davis.
AD showing you his energy at the defensive end, being the catalyst for a fast break chance.
Paul against Russell. And that one's good. Paul's got 5.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
Outside for Davis. Back to James. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Paul with it. Russell covering. Here's Okogie. Offline with a 3. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Booker finds Durant. That's tipped. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okogie. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And he's going for the lob. Outside Paul. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Walker passes to Davis. And Russell, here we go. Launches it. And Aiden pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Okogie on the wing. Covered by Bamba. Walker against Booker. Here's Aiden. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Russell, the pass to James. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Stolen by Ayton. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Booker. There's the three. They get it back.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Davis hits. Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Walker. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Very elusive in the pick and rolls is Kevin Durant. I mean, he slashes after screening, and that makes it tough to stay with him.
Walker for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the... Appreciate it, Allie. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Rui Hachimura, also Jared Vanderbilt out there, and it's Reeves in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And the layup is good off the glass. Biyombo's got his first bucket in this one.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
Here's Reeves. It's hauled in by the Suns. Kicks it out to Warren. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
When you look at guys who've improved as 3-point shooters, Warren is way up on that list.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Ross for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Hachimura. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Baisley.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence, and a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
Pass to Biyombo. Rebounded by Gabriel. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Outside Warren. It's Ross on the wing and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Vanderbilt inside. Baisley on him. To the left side wing. Back to Hachimura. Over Warren.
You know, when Warren gives you that kind of hustle and effort defensively, that's what happens.
And it's Hachimura missing. Pass to Ross. Outside Payne. From downtown. To the right side. Outside Warren. Now here's Ross. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Up top, Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Kicks it out to Warren. They shoot again. Hachimura with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. Pass to Reeves. Over Payne. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Payne, pass to Ross. Here's Biyombo, and stolen by Beasley. And here comes the break. He goes up, and Vanderbilt slams it in.
Beasley active and alert that time on defense and able to ignite the fast break.
Outside Ross to the paint. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns miss again. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Hachimura with the ball. Baisley on him. Here's Gabriel. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. In transition, here come the Suns. For 3, Warren gets the 3 to fall. Warren's got 6 here in the quarter.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserved there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
We're at the end. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Booker, pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. Right side Durant, outside for Booker. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that one's good.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Durant, no good. The Lakers in the lead. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's James. James can't get that one to fall. And the Suns shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. Shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Steps back and fires. Russell, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
And the call will be against Mo Bamba. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Paul. Jacks up a 3.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
To the middle. Out to James. Down low. Ball against Russell. The 3 is up. They get it back. Davis. James finds Walker. That 3's off the mark. The Suns have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Ayton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bamba with it. Out to the wing. Russell against Paul. Pulls it from 20. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Big score at this point in the game, folks. D'Angelo can't do it any better than that.
For 3, Booker. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 5 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now. Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
And Booker with the jam.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Bamba finds Davis. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Okogie. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped. question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Ayton, a screen on Davis. Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, the previous personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Okogie. Offensive rebound. From deep. No good. And so it's the Lakers with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Okogie. Right side Durant. Paul with the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential. Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Such a wide open look.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Okogie. Off target from 3-point range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And the shot is good. Okogie's got his second basket of the night.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley the pass to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Unbelievable. That's the big Cat, so fluid at the center position.
Here's Paul. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Back to Conley. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels finds Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Towns gets it to go.
How about the maturity of Towns, recognizing the situation and just beats the clock.
Ayton a screen on Towns. Durant the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And Edwards drops them both.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Ayton with it. Conley picks him up. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 1:21 left in the first. Back to Edwards. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. KD looking around. Paul goes in. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
2 points. That one goes. Towns has got 9 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the drive. Passes it to KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
Edwards finds Towns. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
He doesn't get the second one.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Conley dishes to Towns. Paul with the steal. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Now it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Now, these guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Clock at 4. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns leading.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Hands it from downtown. Paul's got 8 points.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And here's Booker from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And finished off by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And it's Paul missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ayton with it. Conley picks him up. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Durant kicks to Paul. KD sets the pick for Paul. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. And Minnesota now the other way. surveying the D. Pass to Gobert. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, Phoenix. Here's Edwards. Towns trying to get open.
Well, you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Ball outside. Ayton a screen on Conley. Paul for three, and the Suns miss again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Towns finds Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Over in the corner, Conley. 6 to shoot. Paul with the steal. They're running. Pass to Ayton. KD against Towns. It's Durant with the drive.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
And the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Edwards passes to Towns. Fires the three. Top of the key. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
20 seconds. The Suns. 20 seconds.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Baisley into the power forward position. Here's Noel. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Reed. Payne kicks to Warren. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Warren. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Prince, and the dunk by Biyombo.
Showing off that athleticism is Bismack Biyombo. That's an easy one.
Down low, here's Alexander Walker. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Passes to Ross. Here's the screen. Pass to Baisley. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That level of physicality and hops by Baisley, that's a big-time statement.
Here's Noel. Payne covering. Kicks to Anderson. Outside Prince. Stolen by Warren. And here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Baisley, guarded by Prince. Baisley passes to Biombo, and then Biombo with the dunk.
You know, this guy's a team-first guy, and if you're open and Baisley can put it on time and on target, he is more than willing.
Anderson outside. To the inside, and stolen by Biombo. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Noel. Now Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Out to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. It's Biombo with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 4. And even 3-on-3 break. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's Bismack Biombo on the assist from Ross. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
This guy is very solid close to the rim. Biombo knows when to be assertive on the interior.
Wasted no time on that one.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Payne dishes to Biombo. The kick out to Warren. There's the screen. Back to Biombo. Ross on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Prince, the pass to Reed, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Payne looking around. Outside Warren. Back to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Here's Ross. It's tipped. The Timberwolves trail. Left side Anderson. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Into the lane. Payne's shot is good. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Alexander Walker on the 3 off target. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Ross passes to Baisley, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Biombo with the block. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball. Minnesota keeps possession. Conley with it. Here's McDaniels. Durant with the steal. No good on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here is Edwards. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Edwards with it. He's picked up by KD. Clock at 6. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Out left to the wing. Here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Here's Conley, and again Minnesota will turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Conley against Paul. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniel. There's the pass to Conley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul right side. Passes it to Okogie. KD against Conley. KD passes to Ayton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Now all that momentum and force, Rudy Gobert, that is pretty.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. That shot off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. McDaniels passes to Gobert. For 3, Edwards. They get the rebound. The second effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Booker. Drives to the hoop.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Edwards gets to Conley. There's the dish to Towns. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Bobbed up there for Durant. It's stolen by Gobert.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Now here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Minnesota again turning it over. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Drills it from outside.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Ayton dishes to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. KD's got the lead back up to 9 now for Phoenix. Towns, a screen on Booker. Edwards passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And here's Conley outside. Edwards drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And Edwards drops them both. 5 seconds left in the game. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Lonnie Walker is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Bamba in at center. 4 on the clock. Walker passes to Davis. Over Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Conley against Russell. Conley passes to Edwards. He takes it in.
Oh, my goodness.
And he dunks it down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Davis misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Now here's Conley. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one falls for Towns. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Oh, sweet move. Back to James, and stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Russell with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Here's Conley. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Stolen by Davis. Walker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. High post Davis. The kick out to Walker. Mama, the pass to Davis. And there's a minute 45 left now in the first quarter. Russell finds Davis. For 3, James. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points. Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Russell. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's James. Pass to Bamba. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Takes a three. The rebound by Bamba. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. James with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. James passes to Bamba. James against Conley with the fadeaway. They get it back. Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
McDaniels, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Walker is the 2, with LeBron playing 3. Mo Bamba out there with Davis. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Russell finds Walker. And there's Russell on the assist by Walker. Russell's got his first points of the game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
BA, I think it would be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
Conley with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. The shot by Towns, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. And in the history of the game, few players LeBron's size have handled the ball as well as he does.
Gobert with a screen on Russell. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. And slam dunk by James.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Now Gobert. And it's blocked by Davis. James outside. Pass to Bamba. Outside Russell. Back to Davis. Here's Bamba. It's Walker on the wing. Bamba controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Towns passes to Edwards. McDaniels with it to halt the run. Pass to Gobert. Good work defensively by James.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Russell to pass to Davis. James inside. He's against Gobert. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
James finds Davis. Russell up top. He's guarded by Conley. The three, James. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Gobert passes to Edwards. The turnaround. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's James.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the height he had coming out of high school.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far. Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside Russell. To the inside, Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Both free throws good from Davis.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Towns finds McDaniels. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Back to James. Down low. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Prince. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 23. The Lakers, 30.
If you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Anderson in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Beasley for 3. Counted from distance. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Anderson with a screen on Beasley. Anderson against Vanderbilt. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Beasley, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Beasley. He has 6. Pass to Hachimura. Beasley outside. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Beasley. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Here's Gabriel. Reed defending. Here's Hachimura. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Noel drives in. Here's Anderson. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Anderson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Beasley, pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Gabriel. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Reed finds Anderson. And too long on the shot. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Beasley. Pass to Reeves. Now Vanderbilt. Launches a 3.
First team foul.
The Timberwolves trail.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Beasley, pass to Hachimura. Misses from short range.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Gabriel. Anderson covers. Pass to Gabriel. It's Beasley on the wing. Outside Vanderbilt. To the middle. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Yep, that one goes. Noel's got 5.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Driving in. Pass to Anderson. Over Vanderbilt. Here's Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Beasley. Anderson gets the bucket.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Pass to Reeves. Stolen by Anderson. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Prince. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Russell. Now the Lakers moving it up. And Davis slams it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top, leading by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Bamba in at center, blocking down the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Stolen by Russell. Davis with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Davis down low. Towns on him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. To tie it up. Stolen by Davis. Oh, deflected. The Lakers in the lead. They've got numbers. Here's Gobert. Crafty move. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Pass to Davis. Edwards against Walker. And there's the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. And stolen by Bamba. James outside. Pass to Bamba. Oh, got a piece of it. Now James. And James throws it down.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
Towns, a screen on Walker. Edwards finds Towns. The kick out to Conley. Back to Towns. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. But we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. No good with a layup. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Davis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Back in the day, big man would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80's one who can still do it.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
The Lakers call timeout. They're leading by 6. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. .110 left in the fourth. Walker passes to James. Davis with it. McDaniels with it. Picked up by James. McDaniels against James. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Fires for 3. He can't get it to go. Walker for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Fires the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Russell from outside. Nails it from three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Money!
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Right here, right here.
And here's Davis. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.